Hello friends, hi, how are you? Welcome back. If you are new here, my name is Carneesha and this is I Have Something to Say, your weekly lesbian agenda meeting where we talk about all things queer, all things lesbianic, a little bit of chaos, and a whole bunch of thoughts that I probably should have kept to myself. Right. Before we get started, I just want to say thank you guys so incredibly much. We're so close to 1,000 subscribers. So if you're not already subscribing, I'm going to just pause right here so you can go ahead. Oh, wait. You subscribed? Thank you. It still feels so surreal that this all started from a simple TikTok video of me just chatting online to myself. And now we have grown a community and we're almost at 50,000 on Instagram. Again, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who has decided to join me on this journey, whether you found me from a random TikTok video, me talking about strap etiquette, listening to my breakup story, whatever it is. I'm just so thankful that you're here. Even if you are a hater, run that engagement up. So today's topic, we're going to be talking about the most desired lesbians. I've already accepted that I'm going to offend about 53% of y'all, and I really don't care because y'all clicked on this video. I didn't tell you to I probably told you to click on the video. Regardless, make sure you come and sit down. I've been looking forward to this one because I really love to start a good debate. I really love to tell y'all about yourselves, and y'all really love to argue with me, and I don't really be listening. So we're not talking about the best. We're not talking about the hottest. We're not talking about who's objectively more attractive. We're just doing the most desired. And whose list is this based on? Mine. So if you have different opinions, I don't care. You can leave them down below, but just know deep in your heart that I don't care. Exactly. You can fight me if you want to, but again, do it down in the comments and then we're good. Let me tell you how I know I'm my mother's daughter. So my mother called me and she said, Carneesha, yes, ma, like, how can I help you? You called my phone. I already know you need something. She said, your aunt just called me 30 minutes ago. Okay, like, me and my aunt are not very close. Me and the whole family are not very close, whatever. She told me, she looked at me on this FaceTime call. She said she just had her toe amputated. And then she looked at me like this. What was I supposed to do besides laugh? She had her toe amputated, and because it's me, I said, which toe is it? And she said, it's the big toe. And I held it together for about 3.2 seconds, and then I started laughing again. But again, why would you go out of your way to tell me about this aunt that I don't talk to, that she got her big toe amputated, and now you know she off balance? That's how I know I'm my mother's daughter, because only she would tell me a story like that, knowing that I was gonna laugh about it. And auntie, if you're listening to this video, I am so sorry. I hope your big toe, well, it's not doing better, damn. I hope you're doing okay. Let's move on. All right, now that we're done catching up, we're gonna do this week's drink of the week. Now, y'all know last week I was hungover and I said I was done drinking. I lied. Okay, now today I'm gonna make my own little, this week I'm gonna make my own little concoction. So we're gonna start with this Izze fizzy soda. It's a sparkling, okay, so I'm gonna make this concoction this week. I don't know how it's gonna taste, but it's fine. We're gonna take this Izze sparkling soda. It's the blackberry flavor. Now I got a little shaker so that we can make this together, just in case you decide you want to make it with me. You get you some pink ice cubes that you could put in the freezer. Open them up like so. Drop them in your shaker glass. Can y'all hear that ASMR? Hold on, let me. Hold on. Okay. Put your ice to the side. Then you gonna take your Izze fizzy soda. Hold on, let me get y'all some more ASMR. And then we gonna pour that into your cup. That much. And then you gonna take your alcohol of choice. If you're not 21, don't do this. If you are 21, drink responsibly. Or don't. Oops. 2 shots of vodka. Okay, right there. And then again, toss that away. And then you're gonna take you some sweet and sour mixer. It's not open. Okay, now you take your sweet and sour mixer. That much. What you do? Throw it away. Now you gonna take y'all hear them kids screaming? I know exactly what they look like. And shake it up. Hold on. Y'all, I forgot it's soda. It's gonna fizz. Okay, once it popped, it's done. Okay, hold on. All right. And we're gonna put the rest of this on the ground because it's probably gonna get sticky. And because I'm overly dramatic, we're gonna pop it off with this dehydrated mixed citrus fruits. I got to pop that in your glass. All right, y'all, let's take a sip. Cheers. This is delicious. This is absolutely phenomenal. I'm going to call this, in name of the shirt, we're going to call it Wife Pleaser. Cheers, everyone. That is a 10 out of 10. Would I trust a lesbian with this drink? Absolutely. Absolutely. And if you need the recipe, don't ask me for it. Hopefully, actually, pause, y'all. Let me tell you about my amazing finds, okay? Now, I really enjoy podcasting. I really enjoy talking, yapping, and doing too much. But when I tell you this editing was taking me out, y'all wasn't gonna get much more videos out of me. But I found the best editor in the world. Her name is Nikolai. Everybody say hi, Nikolai. So cute. And you better have said it. And you better have said hi, Nikolai, because she be eating these edits up. And we're just gonna take another cheers to her. All right, enough catching up. Now that we've got our drink, let's start with everyone's favorite segment. Somebody cue the music. It's Lesbian Court. If you're new here, you don't know what lesbian court is, be quiet. I'm about to tell you. Lesbian court is where you guys submit your stories to me, looking for love advice, situationships, whatever you need that I can give you my take on, because I am a professional. Professional what? I don't know, but professional. I am the jury. I am the judge. I am the prosecutioner. I am the executioner. And I preside over lesbian court. Let's get started. Ooh. Good save, carlneesha. Case number 1. I would definitely like to stay anonymous. No problem, Bookie, but I am 35 years old and woman in question is 31. So I'm crushing on this girl hard. Our mutual friends thought it would be a good idea if we linked up and said we'd look cute together. She's 100% my type. And according to one of our friends, she had said that I'm cute too. She got out of a toxic relationship, I think 2 or 3 months ago, where she got cheated on. So I was hesitant at first to message her, but at the same time, I liked what I saw and knew about her so much, I was like, fuck it, we ball. I messaged her and she was open to us getting to know each other, got her number. It's been moving real slow, couple texts and phone call here and there. Finally, we went on our first date and I was nervous as shit, but she seemed to have enjoyed it because she left, but ended up coming back to spend more time with me. She's not looking for anything serious, and during the date said doesn't know if she can be emotionally available. I asked her random questions and she didn't reply. 4 days went by, a whole week goes by until she finally replied and said she had a lot going on and was staying to herself. Couple of weeks go by and I see her at this event I was graduating at, and it's something she staffs in. She comes to me, hugs me and congratulates me, says I'm sorry for not texting, I was so overstimulated. I said it's okay. Fast forward 2 more weeks without any contact. Couple days later I called and asked her for brunch and she was open and we made the plan, but she couldn't make it because she got sick. And we've been trying to reschedule. I guess my question, which can also be used for a lesson, do I keep pursuing? And if so, how much is too much and how much is not enough? I don't like the idea of chasing. I like mutual effort, but part of me doesn't want to give up. Stank a butt. 1 second. That's so good. Stank a butt. You already did too much. And not even in a bad way. But this whole thing has been you chasing. And I don't even want to say chasing in a negative context or negative connotation. You're the one who reached out first. You planned the first date. You reached back out after she didn't contact you. When she said that she was overstimulated, which I be using all the time. I'm not saying that it's not true, but anywho. Yet you tried to reschedule, and then again she said that she's sick. I'm sick of this story. I'm sick because now she's sitting there talking to her friends in our group chat, talking about I'm about to flake on this girl again. You see how silly you sound? You see how I just said that, and now in your head you said damn. And now we all looking at you like damn. I hate that for you. I really do. Stick with me. I'm not telling you to give up, because if, like you say, if you like this woman, you're 35, she's 31, y'all are well into knowing what you guys like. You need to let her make the next move, whether that be like you see her again and say like, yeah, if you want to set something up, we can hang out, or if you just wait until she texts you. But do not reach out again, friend. And if you do, okay, you mid guilty. You tiptoeing on that line. Next case. Case number 2. Okay, I think I'm gonna stay anonymous. I got you. So it's this woman I met about 2 years ago. I was losing everything, getting evicted, going through a breakup, and just really depressed. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to laugh at that. This young lady, 29, and I, 33, we met in October. It started off good, but something happened around Valentine's Day. I planned something for her, and she basically picked work over me and stated that she never cared about no Valentine's Day since her past niggas. Okay, hold on. Let me read that one more time. She said that she never cared about no Valentine's Day since her past niggas. I got upset and said something hurtful out of anger, which was, fuck that nigga. If you're going to date people, don't be stuck on a nigga you won't ever get back. Backstory, she was dating a guy that passed away 2 years before meeting. I'm so sorry. R.I.P. Okay, fast forward. I end up being homeless and sleeping in my car. She offered to let me stay at her house. I asked her, do I need to pay anything or give anything? She basically told me no, just try to get back on your feet, and whatever you can help with, cool. Fast forward, things start becoming weird between us. Of course. Well, I was living with her. Mind you, we were trying to work things out. All intimacy, affection, anything like that required for her to show love. So fast forward, I move out. Still fighting, but we still try to make the best of it. We're approaching September, which is my birthday. She comes and hangs out and does all of that stuff. I get drunk and ask her, do she like my friends? She gets upset, leaves my house. Cool, I was wrong. I apologize. What the freak? Let me go back. I get drunk and ask her, does she like my friend? Why did you do that? You said you was wrong. It's fine. I was wrong. I apologize. I thought we got back cool. Thanksgiving comes around, and this is where things go left. Or things not already left. We got into this big fight over the phone. Parents got involved, and it was bad. She said a lot of hurtful things, talked about my appearance, body shamed me, and so much more. So I ended up saying fuck her and everyone in her life. She is a mother also, so I said fuck her kids. I'm really trying not to laugh. Why would you say fuck the kids? The kids? The babies? I'm writing because I genuinely love her. No, you don't. And I know that I created the disrespect from the first fight, but I feel like both of us had shit going on and we draining each other because it's already done. Should I just move on or try and fix what I feel like I broke? Because I do love her and truly feel like that's my person for real, because I never felt the love I have for her, nobody I ever dated. This whole story pissed me off. Before I even get into the story, you're guilty. I'm gonna go through the facts. Just make sure we all got this together. You met her around Valentine's Day. She said, fuck these niggas, I don't care about Valentine's Day. And you said, I'm gonna get mad anyways, even though she already told you she don't fuck with Valentine's Day. Got it. And you told her, if it's fuck niggas, then don't come back. You thought that was a good idea. I digress. And then you became homeless and you were sleeping in your car. I hope you have a better housing situation. I hope everything is okay. If not, reach out to me. We gonna see what we can do. I'm gonna find some resources for you somewhere. Regardless, she said, come live with me. And you said, yes. And we're gonna fuck while we do that. And you thought that was a good idea. After she just said, fuck them niggas. I'm gonna keep going. At your birthday, you got drunk and said, hey, you like my friends? Why did you? I know you apologized for that, but why did you do that? What was the purpose behind that? I'm gonna keep going. Y'all got into a fight. She said, oh you big, oh your head kind of big, your body kind of big, you kind of lopsided, yuck. And you said, fuck you, fuck your mama, and fuck your kids. And you gonna tell me that you love this woman? If I could cross my legs, hold on. That's what you gonna sit here and say to me. You know that Ayana meme where she be like, hold on, let me show y'all. Not on my watch. That's how I feel about this, because you really starting to piss me off. You do not love this woman, okay? Let me be frank. You sound like you're in a very unfortunate situation, a very unfortunate set of circumstances, and I am so sorry to hear that, and I really do pray everything in my heart that everything gets better for you and for her. I think before you even try, before you even circle back, before you even put that car in reverse, you need to go to therapy. She need to go to therapy. And y'all need to really think about what it is that you love about her. Because you're saying that you never felt the love for her that anyone else that you dated. But not anything in here has told me why you love her. Not a single thing. It's just you're depressed. She's going through a lot. You're going through a lot. And then you guys try to add intimacy on top of something that's already a lot. You see where I'm going with this? How this don't make no sense, friend? How 1 and 1 is not 2. You get me? And I really want the best for you. I really do. It's almost about to be your birthday again. And I want this year for it to be blessings on blessings on blessings. But you got to work on your blessings on blessings on blessings. Amen? Can I get it? Amen? You guilty. I don't want to leave that out. You were still guilty. But make sure you do some healing. Please. Next case. Hey Bookie Butt. Last summer, this lady and I connected through Hinge. Unfortunately, I was married to a man at the time. I've been there, sister. It's okay. You delivered now. You're calling me in the middle of recording.
I'm sorry.
Say hi to everyone.
Hey, everybody.
Tell them that you're sorry.
I'm sorry for interrupting the podcast.
Yeah. Now, after that brief intermission, I guess I'm going to start this over. Unfortunately, I was married to a man at the time, but she was fully aware of everything at the beginning and mentioned she was all game for it. I was very upfront about everything and kept making sure she was fine with everything, and she was. Well, things started getting serious between us. Duh. Seeing her daily, she traveled with me to grad school one day, staying the night with each other, basically inseparable. Things started getting rocky in my marriage. Girl, you made the rocks. You put the rocks in the road. But she was always willing to talk about it. Of course, and was very supportive. Time goes on and things in my marriage started to take a major turn, but she kept wanting to talk about it and wanting to know everything. Well, October comes around and she went to her family's baby shower and told me she was going to visit a friend in Charlotte for a little bit afterwards. I didn't think much about it because I trusted her. Her and the friend ended up staying at the park for 4 hours, which is odd, but I didn't think too much about it. Well, 3 days later, she texted me ending things because she couldn't handle the stuff going on in my marriage. Eventually, she started talking to the girl and put me on no contact. Y'all, friend, how did you want this story to end? Not once did you say you was leaving your husband. Not once have you told me that you have already left your husband. You're gay. The reason that you on my page, that you found my page, that you found this podcast is because you're gay. I'm sorry. The people said that I shouldn't out people. I apologize. I take it back. Friend. Things started getting rocky in your marriage because there was rocks in it. The rocks is that girl. She went and had time with somebody else because she's single and you're married. Now, do I think y'all could have really been something? Yes. You met her through Hinge. You were honest about where you were at in life. However, you're still married. So she has no obligation to you. You only have obligation to your husband. So we need to break it off with the husband. Now, this is what I want you to do, friend. I want you to really sit and think if like your marriage is truly like something that you don't feel fulfilled in, you don't feel happy in anymore. If it is, maybe, I'm not telling you what to do. Maybe you should get out of said marriage and get back on Hinge. Date the women. I'm not sure why I started this airbender, but maybe y'all can reconcile. Maybe y'all can reconnect. But right now, I think with everything that you do have going on, I don't think a lot of people can handle the stuff going on in your marriage because I don't think you've handled the stuff in your marriage. Can somebody say amen? Friend, you're innocent. You didn't know that when you started talking to this woman that she was gonna fall in love. And I get that. I truly get that. But you need to figure out what you want. You need to sit down and really, really think what it is that you want out of your future, what your future looks like. And then when you do, circle back with me. Circle back. Court adjourned. All right. Now, this is the main topic this week. I feel like in our lesbianic world, there is tiers of desired lesbians. And I have deemed myself the ruler of said tiers. I've broken them down for you in 4 tiers. We have S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier. S tier is going to be our elite girlies that everybody wants a piece of. A is going to be, again, those girlies that are really highly desired, but they just not quite S tier yet. B tier is probably going to be your around average kind of girly pop that you're going to see every day. And C is going to be your bottom of the barrel kind of girls. Now, I didn't make the list. Yes, I did. I did not make the list. Yes, I did. Do not argue with me. Let's get started. We're going to work backwards, starting with C tier, the worst of the worst. Baby lesbians. I don't really think that I need to even explain this one, but if you just stopped talking to that man and now you just started talking to me, I feel like you're not gonna love me the way I need to be loved. And that's okay. I'm happy that you're here. Happy Pride. Happy Pride. But circle back. Circle back. Number 2, the athlete lesbian. Now, y'all, I know y'all thought that was gonna be S tier. No. She's already playing too many she's already playing too many games. Okay? She's playing too many games. You don't want them problems in your life. Number 3, the musician. She touring every city, talk about, baby, I love you. Baby, I'm going to see you when I get back. I'm going to have a set up. She's a liar. She's a liar. And number 4, first responders. Again, I feel like this is self-explanatory, but why do you keep saving people? Let somebody die every now and again. Okay, moving on. This is going to be your B tier girlies. You're about average, what you're going to see every day in the life of the lesbians. Let's get into it. Number 1, your gym mask. She really is good. She's trying to better her life. She's trying to better herself. Nothing spectacular about her. She's going to tell you all about her reps and her sets. You get me. Number 2, STEM. Not to be confused with STEM. So I'm talking about the stud STEM, not the science, technology, engineering, mathematics. I just feel like y'all don't cancel me, but you just haven't picked one yet. So you're still like, Number 3, a therapist, social worker, HR girly. The only ones crazier than crazy is the therapists themselves. And last but not least, in a B tier is the STEM girls, not to be confused with the STEM. So these are your science, technology, engineering, and math girly pops, not the other ones, okay? Now, these girls are so smart that they just don't understand how smart they are, to where it's not even fun no more. Like, girl, you didn't tell me about the biomechanics of the trajectory in which we landed in lesbian land, but we haven't even told me, like, do you want to go on a date yet? You know what I'm saying? Do yourself a favor, stay away from her. You're welcome. Your A tier girlies. Hold on. These are your almost elite girls, okay? Number 1, you have your soft mask. Everyone loves a soft mask. You're a golden retriever. She's going to do what you need her to do. Really, like, she is desired because she's going to make it happen. No matter what, she's going to make it happen for you. Number 2, stick with me, stick with me, stick with me. The bottle girl. The bottle girl femme is going to make sure you are okay. When you had a bad day at work, she's just going to get off her shift and she's going to come home with chicken noodle soup and a whole Panera baguette. Mark my words. Mark my words. Number 3, your alt femme. You know the alt girls with the black eyeliner that go back like this, with the bangs that got like this, and she probably ran to school when she was younger. Those are devout lovers. I don't know if you ever remember, like, when you was in school and you seen the alt girlies and they would like sit on each other's laps and would just make out all day. It's because they're devout. They're devout. It's because they're lovers. They're yearners. Bring back the yearners. Oh, there was a fly. And number 4, your artsy plant witchy femme. This girl, if you don't already have magic in your life, if you don't already have the love that you need in your life, the money that you need in your life, she's going to manifest it for you. Whether that's through them plants, them tarot cards, or them crystals. Exactly. And now for your S tier women. Number 1, that book girly, if she spends more of her time in Barnes and Nobles than she do at her house, marry her. She will bring you a bouquet of whatever it is you love. If you love Legos, she's getting you a bouquet of Legos. If you love Coach bags, she's getting you a bouquet of Coach bags. The book girly is going to she is going to do what you never even thought was possible. Number 2. Let me whisper this one to y'all because I know y'all are gonna start yelling. Military girlies. Am I saying that because I'm a military girly? Yes. Do I care what you gotta say? No. Next. Number 3. I feel like this one is very, very, very S tier of the S tiers. That's gonna be your blue collar girly. The construction worker, the electrician, the plumber. That girl, if you want your house built, somebody find me one. Preferably with a lot of money though. And last but not least is your corporate femme. She is going to give you the softest of soft lives that you've never even dreamt of. And you know, if I was really like deep in it, femme for femme, that would be me all day, every day. I would want that for me. But you're welcome. Now that y'all know all the tiers, tell me if you agree. Leave it down below. If you don't, I really don't care, but just tell me anyways. Tell me anyways. Because we're not at 1,000 subscribers yet, I'm going to hold off on our questions. Next week, I'm praying that we'll be at 1,000 subscribers. So I'm going to do an 1,000 subscriber special where I answer questions that you guys sent in. I've already put up a story on Instagram. So if you don't already follow me there, that's where you get the most up-to-date information about episodes, lesbian court, drops, new merch, things like that. So make sure you head over there, submit your questions, or just leave your questions down in the comments below, and we will get to them next week unless y'all hate me and we don't get 1,000 subscribers. Now, before we get out of here, you already know it's time for Therapy Corner. So we're going to be doing our Truth or Drink cards by cut. We're going to be pulling 3 cards, answering them together. All right. Oh, oh, oh. Oh my God. Y'all, I'm polluting. Sorry. 3 cards. Therapy Corner. Let's go. Okay. Card number 1. When do I demand the most attention? I feel like I need the most attention. Probably when I'm on my cycle, but it's not even like, oh my God, babe, can you go fix me some food? Oh my God, my stomach hurts. Can you go get me some pills? It's just like, just be in my space. Like, I just want your, constant attention and affection. Is that healthy? Probably not. Do I care? No. Next card. Who on earth, card number 2, who on earth do you think hates you the most right now? I feel like someone came to my head, but no. I would probably say, probably like one of my patients from work. You know, people, I had this lady, this is not HIPAA. This is not HIPAA. This lady came in, I work at the optometry clinic, so that's eyeballs if you don't already know. She came in, I said, what brings you in today? She said, every time I cut onions, my eyes water. And then I have to respond to things like that. So I'm pretty sure people like that, they hate me. All right, last question. What's the weirdest thing about me? I feel like something that people don't know about me that I would say is kind of like weird is just that I'm not as extroverted as everyone may think that I am. I am very to myself, very introverted, very anxious girly, but it's probably like the most endearing part of myself because it's the biggest part that I'm actively always working on. So I think that's probably like the weirdest part, just because most people don't know that about me. Y'all, this might be one of my favorite, if not my favorite episode that I have filmed this far. If you completely disagree with me, that's fine. I would love to hear your reasoning why. If you think my rankings were wrong, if you think that they should be in a different order, let me know. If you're new here, thank you again for stopping by. If it's your second time, third time, whatever time coming back, thank you so much for joining me again. I hope you guys loved this episode. If you did, please leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. Please help me get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm so thankful for y'all. And per usual, I just had a little something to say. Okay, bye.